Hi guys, it's Grammy Vicky again, and we're ready to read the book you should have gotten by now, The Jolly Christmas Postman, by Janet and Ellen Alberg, KB Kids. Once upon a Christmas Eve, just after it had snowed, the jolly postman, him again, came down the jolly road, and in the bag upon his back an interesting load. First stop, Four Bears Cottage. To Baby Bear, Four Bears Cottage, the woods. And inside is a Christmas card, of course. It's that time of year. And it says, to Baby Bear and brother from Goldilocks and sister, Happy Christmas, and a Christmas joke. And I'll save that for you guys to do. It's a little funny. Remember always to put them back in the envelope so you have them for next time you want to read it. A Christmas card for Baby Bear, a baby or bear who's shy, a mommy up a ladder, she's working on a tree, a postman with a pie, a postman on his bike again, ta-ta, take care, bye-bye. And look, they're throwing a snowball at him. It's not very nice, is it? The jolly postman cycles on. He sees three fiddlers playing. The fast eloping dish and spoon, the mighty beanstalk swaying, the seven dwarfs up on the hill, and the jolly snowman sleighing. There's a lot going on in this picture. And by, second stop, he comes to Red Riding Hood's house. Miss R. Hood, the playhouse, garden path. And inside, it looks like a card from Mr. Wolf to R.R. Hood. It says, a little gift for being good and a Merry Christmas, dear. P.S. I'm a changed wolf. Well, I guess everybody can change for the better, huh? And inside is a board game. It says, beware, a hazardous board game. And it has directions. Tells you to beware, and it says, and remember, there's worse than wolves in the world. Can't imagine what. A jolly game, a lucky girl, but see what's written here? From Mr. Wolf, he's got a nerve. A Merry Christmas, dear. The postman can't think what to say, and sips his ginger beer, and eats his pie, and waves bye-bye. The postman gets back on his bike and rides another mile, a crooked mile in actual fact. It takes him quite a while. He never finds out the sixpence, though, for come to that the style. And besides, the crooked man has it, never stopped the hospital. But he's going to, because it's something for Mr. Humpty. And it's a Humpty jigsaw. Humpty Dumpty comes to bits. Put him together, see how he fits. Isn't that cute? And it says, Dear Humpty, get well soon, from all the king's men and horses. Happy Christmas. Look back in your envelope. Humpty Dumpty smiles and blinks. A jigsaw for me, what fun, he thinks. From all the king's horses and all the king's men, how nice. Then he falls out of bed and gets cracked again, twice. Never mind. In the door comes Dr. Foster, in comes the nurse, in comes the lady with the alligator purse, and they mend him again. The jolly postman waves bye-bye. He still has far to go. The sun has vanished from the sky. The clouds are hanging low. He feels a kiss upon his cheek, the first fresh flakes of snow, and comes number 4 to a small tin door. To the gingerbread boy, the McGiddy house. Opens it up, and inside is a book, The Toy Town Christmas Annual, Miles of Smiles for Little People. And he opens it up and says, Happy Christmas, son. Love from Daddy and all at Patty Cake Bakers. And inside is Simple Simon's Complete Book of Knowledge. That's a pretty small book for a complete book of knowledge, huh? Put these back in here, the book inside the book, and let you read that and do the activity with Mama and Daddy. It says, "A book and a book," says the gingerbread boy. "What a simply delicious surprise. But if only he knew he's in one too, that would really open his eyes. Then a bucket of tea for the postman and a 4 and 20 mince pie." This mailman likes to eat, doesn't he? Off through the snow the postman rides, with more than a meal in his insides. He's all shook up and all a-quiver, and it's not just the cold makes him shiver. There's a letter he'd rather not deliver to you-know-who. Ooh, Mr. Wolf at the den. He opens it up, and it looks like it's going to be an advertisement, but it's the Wolf Spotter's Guide, Christmas Special Edition for Mr. Wolf, a cheeky Christmas from you-know-who and her grandma. See? Red Riding Hood and her grandma. I think we all know the history with the wolf and Red Riding Hood and the grandma. But all's well and all's merry. The wolf's just wolfing pies and sherry and playing games in his cozy den. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? With the 3 little pigs and the little red hen. After all, it is Christmas. But now it's really snowing, and the winter wind is blowing, and the daylight it is going. So the jolly postman, jolly cold, just has no way of knowing where he is. He stops beside a wall of ice. He spies a crack of light. He finds a little golden door and disappears from sight. Along a tunnel, dark and cool, to a workshop warm and bright. Can you think of whose workshop that is? At Christmas time, of course. It's Santa's. A cup of tea with Santa, and Mrs. Santa too. Got any children's letters? The postman smiles. A few. Well, fancy that, says Santa. Now we've got one for you. And look at all the Dear Santa letters. It says, "For our good old pal, the postman." Take a peep. Inside, it's kind of like a diorama. And it has a door with a window, and you look inside, and it expands, and you get to see everything the postman did on his day. And this is a fun thing to do and lots to look at. So have Mom and Daddy help you with that because it's very delicate. And then keep it in your envelope. A peep show for a postman. The postman peeps inside. The postman's round completed. It's time to take a ride. But how to make the journey? The drifts are deep and wide. Lots of snow. See, his bike is buried. To avoid the snow. Ho, ho, ho! Over you go. Guess what's gonna happen? Aw, nice Santa giving the nice mailman a ride home. So, a jolly postman, warm and snug, a postman's dog upon his rug, see like Momo, a clock that's shining in the hall, a Merry Christmas, one and all, the end. Well, that was fun, huh? It's almost Christmas. And the next book we sent, and Granddad's going to read it for a treat, is Dear Mr. Blueberry. Okay, guys. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. I love you. Grandma Vicky.